Hi, I'm Denise Pernas, and I will be presenting to you our internal environment, our options, our recommendations, and our executive summary. To start off with, we're going to start with the internal environment, in which we have our financial resources, which include franchises. With 90% of its restaurants franchised, Burger King sees franchising as a means of lowering its capital requirements. We also have that Burger King has a strong cash and cash equivalents of 187 million in June of 2010. However, compared to McDonald's, its financial strength is lower. McDonald's does have a market capitalization of 74.6 billion compared to the 2.3 billion that Burger King has. From a viral perspective, while Burger King does have valuable financial resources, there is the threat of the environment. With regards to the technology resources, Burger King does have a valuable brand that represents 32% of its total assets. It currently owns approximately 3,400 trademarks and service mark registrations, as well as applications, in order to avoid its being imitated. But however, that doesn't limit substitution from its competitors. From a physical perspective, Burger King typically does not own lands or buildings. It leases its locations. However, this is a disadvantage compared to its competitors, since the real estate market is an extremely competitive market. Competitors such as McDonald's use their size and financial resources to gain competitive advantage in negotiating favorable terms, priority, and/or exclusivity for their desired locations. Therefore, from a viral perspective, BK does not have any significant advantages. As far as its reputation, BK does have a strong brand name. It is the world's second largest fast food hamburger restaurant. It currently has about 12,174 restaurants along 76 countries, with its Have It Your Way advertising campaign. So its reputation is valuable. However, its brand value and market share are a little bit lower than its major competitor of McDonald's. With regards to its capabilities, Burger King has successfully penetrated new markets such as Russia, Indonesia, Singapore, among many. It is known for its signature flame-broiled cooking and its Have It Your Way sandwiches, which allows various options and customizations. We also have strong domestic and global operational support centers, which are both for its franchise operations as well as its company restaurants. Burger King's capabilities are valuable, however they are not rare or non-imitable. With regards to our options, we have come up with 4 options, which are a refocus of the target market. We have the expansion into the international field, the expansion of the breakfast menu, as well as the Whopper bar. With regards to the refocus in the target market, Burger King currently has a strategy of focusing on its super fans, which are males from 18 to 34 years old. However, due to the economy, this market perspective has decreased. Therefore, we believe that Burger King should focus more on a family-oriented environment in which it's conducive to a family perspective. We should redeploy its advertising dollars, which is approximately 400 million, into this family and older demographic ranges. We have also to further international expansion, which we believe such concentration has increases its vulnerability to adverse conditions in the industry, and they should seek their opportunity and market share globally in order to be more diverse. Also, operations in foreign currencies may positively impact revenues, which is a great portion for Burger King. Over the last 7 years, Burger King has seen great profitability in its expansions globally, especially in its emerging markets. With the expansion of the breakfast menu, Burger King has the ability to increase its revenues, since Burger King currently accounts for only 12% of its revenues from its breakfast, while McDonald's, on the other hand, accounts for 1/4 of its revenue. Therefore, with the big breakfast crave that's taken over the United States, Burger King can expand on this option in order to gain revenues. It also has the option to have more healthier options, as well as adding additional menu items to its value meal. Our last option is a new concept called the Whopper Bar. The Whopper Bar is a featured premium priced menu which we will also serve alcohol. The bar is built on an average of 20% of the cost of a traditional restaurant, and it has 90% less operational cost. They will most likely operate, or their highest revenue days will be from Thursday through Sunday, and which is the traditional Burger King's non-peak hours. This creates a niche market and a differentiator for Burger King. So our recommendation is ultimately to focus on the Whopper Bar. First of all, as a differentiator, we would target only marquee locations globally that serve as customer destinations, in which have it your way is promised, and people can have customizable menus. The Whopper Bar will also have a lower cost. It would cost about 20% less than a traditional Burger King. Therefore, the traditional Burger King costs between $600,000 and $800,000 to build, and this is a lot less. Its variable cost would also decrease by 70%. With regards to revenue, a traditional Burger King restaurant generates 1.5 million in revenue annually, and the Whopper Bar will be able to gain some of that revenue, especially since it is counter-cyclical to the traditional restaurants, by having its highest revenues on Thursdays through Sundays, the evenings, and holidays. The Whopper Bar also will achieve higher margins of up to 90%. The Whopper Bar's average check would be 70% higher than the traditional restaurants. Finally, we have here that in order to maintain its competitive advantage, Burger King has to recreate itself a little bit. We need new strategies. There are declining revenues. We have a declining in growth from its mature markets. There's high rivalry. There's low barriers to entry. Therefore, there's a lot of competition. The economy is doing not so well. Therefore, it also contributes to the decline in Burger King. And while its internal resources and capabilities are valuable, they are not rare and can be